Hello again. Welcome to Nuggets of Gold. Ladies and gentlemen, you have reached episode 21 with me. Thank you for taking this journey over the last few weeks. Just a quick recap on what I'm trying to do with you each and every day. We are taking a packet of Bible memory verses. I flip it open randomly, kind of like casting the dice in the Bible. We land on a verse. I have not previously planned the verse. I don't know the verse. I open it. I read it to you. I pause. I pray for about a minute, and then I come back and share whatever the Holy Spirit has brought to my mind. It seems to be blessing a good handful of folks so far. Thank you for doing this with me, and I hope I've been an encouragement to you over the same period of time. We got the sunrise coming up. It is a Thursday morning in my world. We can hear the birds singing some songs, and let's hear the Holy Spirit sing to us out of our packet right here this morning. Flip, flip, flip. Here we go. We just covered that one a couple days ago, that one a week ago. Here we go into the green section, wisdom, Proverbs 3, 5 through 8. Proverbs 3, 5 through 8, one of the most repeated verses in my mind, one of the most repeated verses to my children as they are growing up, without a doubt. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge Him, and He will make your path straight. Be not wise in your own eyes. Let's see. Be not wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and turn from evil. It will be healing to your flesh and refreshment to your bones. Let's pause and think on these. Proverbs 3, 5 through 8. Proverbs 3, 5, and 8 talks about our choices before the Lord and our rewards from the Lord. There was a book written several decades ago called In His Steps. And the thrust of the book was that the pastor and the people in a particular town began living by the mantra that you may have heard. It become a popular mantra from the book In His Steps. And that mantra was, what would Jesus do? They began making their choices in their daily life, not based on their feelings about their situations, not based on popular wisdom, not based on what other people were pressuring them to do, but they made their choices based on the question, what would Jesus do? Because they wanted to make sure that the decisions they were making were linked up with a heavenly perspective, or what Randy Alcorn would call an eternal perspective. Proverbs 3, 5 through 8 teaches us that kind of mindset. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. So with all my heart, that means through all of my feelings, through all of my emotions, through all of my internal ups and downs, I want to set my feet and my face towards the Lord. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Don't lean on your own understanding. Don't try to figure out your ups and your downs. Don't try to bring your own solution. Don't lean on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge Him. So if all my heart means what's going on inside me, then it says, in all your ways, acknowledge Him. In all of the external directions, in all of the external choices, and with my words and with my behaviors, in all your ways, acknowledge Him, and He will make your path straight. This is about letting God be the wise one over me, seeking His wisdom for my heart, and walking in that wisdom with my actions. I recently had a really internal conflict towards another person. Just very emotional internally. Some things that I wanted to do and say that were not trusting in the Lord. And I had to give it time, and I had to give it prayer. And in the end, what the Holy Spirit spoke back to me is, Thomas, I don't want you in this time to relate to that person. I want to relate to that person. I, the Holy Spirit, want to relate to that person, and I'm going to use you to relate my love, my care, my character to that person. Thomas, would you please set yourself aside, even though you feel this way, but would you let me show myself through you in this situation that you're frustrated by, hurt by? And I submitted by his help. With his help, I was able to surrender. I was able to trust in the Lord with all my heart, and it lifted me up past a lot of my ugliness. The last verse here, verse 8, says, when we trust in the Lord, it is healing to our flesh and it's refreshment to our bones. And I want to remind you that our God is a rewarding God, our God is a blessing God, and that as we walk with him, then we bear fruit. It's not as we seek fruit in our own selfish ways, but it's when we walk in his way that we are refreshed. And so every time I'm asking, what would Jesus do? I'm walking closer into the Lord's blessing and the Lord's rewards. Go after that today. He holds out the rewards. He holds out the strength. Go with him as you go today.